Sobering prospect for Kentucky bourbon producers and their supporters as a new trade war feels like an aching hangover that won't go away. Welcome to Wave News at 6. I'm John Bowl.
And I'm Myra Ansari. Kentucky bourbon producers once again find themselves in the crosshairs as a target for retaliation.
Comes after President Donald Trump ordered new tariffs on both Canada and Mexico. And while the tariffs on both countries were put on hold today, 30 days of security is all that's promised for businesses that rely on exports. Canada specifically is a key export market for American spirits. Now, authorities in several provinces are saying that American liquor brands could be banned from the government store shelves. And with Kentucky distillers producing 95% of the global bourbon supply, those empty shelves could mean empty wallets for industry workers.
Wave News reporter David Mattingly finds Kentucky bourbon is at risk of losing one of its best customers.
Myra, Kentucky's signature industry did get a quick taste of what a trade war could be like today, and it was taking some early losses.
Monday began with Ontario's Premier Doug Ford reacting to Trump-imposed tariffs, saying every year the Liquor Control Board of Ontario sells nearly $1 billion worth of American wine, beer, spirits, and seltzers. Not anymore. And as Kentucky bourbon began vanishing from the shelves of one of its biggest customers, Congressman Morgan McGarvey sent a letter to President Trump warning tariffs will hurt coopers who char and fit our white oak barrels. They will hurt the men and women who work the line in distilleries and truckers who deliver the finished product.
Over $70 million is from the bourbon, American whiskey, and spirits industry alone. It would kneecap that signature industry here at home, potentially resulting in devastating losses and jobs lost.
Most bourbon going into barrels today won't be ready for market for at least 4 years. A trade war further complicates already tough decisions on how much bourbon to make now for future customers. Jim Rutledge is a former master distiller and current bourbon industry consultant.
I often call it long-range guessing versus long-range planning. But it is a challenge, but I don't know how we're going to do it right now.
The bourbon industry's remarkable growth of the last decade has been driven by demand outside the U.S. Tariffs affect domestic distilleries, large and small. Bro Brothers Distillery was in talks to expand exports to Canada. Those talks have now ended.
It literally impacts our bottom line for our export market. I would say that's a strong 20% of our export market that's now been kind of delayed indefinitely until we figure out the tariffs and how they're going to impact us.
And in the meantime, Wall Street is definitely paying attention. Brown-Forman stock, for example, took a hit in early trading today, but it managed to recover from its losses by the trading bell close today. Reporting live, David Mattingly, Wave News.